Now then, part 7. This will be a good one. Finally, first drive video. 3 years in the making. Some of you might have seen a few clips on Instagram. But yeah, mega first day out, and then at the end of this video you see a few clips of us going to Greenspeed. Just did an evening there, sorting a few niggly bits out. We had 4 things to sort. Managed only to get one of them done. Everything fought against us, or fought against Dawn, should I say. Sorry, I'm marching up a hill. And now she's decided to have a poo while I'm filming the intro. Nice one, dog. Pick that up now. So yeah, Greenspeed, sorted a few issues out. Main one were an oil leak. There's a coolant leak from the inlet manifold gasket because it's aftermarket pish, and we've got knocking from the steering arms, but they'll all be sorted in another video. And then after that, can finally show everyone the underside of the car, which is the best, probably the best bit of it really, where all the money's gone. It's unreal. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Well, I'm dying because we're obviously out on a dog walk and I'm marching up. Massive field. Nice day for it. Oh. Horses, lambs, little lammies. You're not going to move. You're ready, Beagle? Can you eat this shit? Of course you are. Keep going. What's it? Smile. Bend a little. Echo tower. There's something going on, like I'm going to get attacked. These weird birds flying around, I don't even know what it is. There you go. What the hell is going on? Horse is coming. Pretending not to follow me now, but it was. The eagle's long gone. Don't like it. Come in. Like David Attenborough. Okay. So yeah, let's get into it.
This is a message to the people who work for Blizzard Entertainment, specifically the Diablo 3 crew. I wasn't going to make a video today because I didn't think anybody could see it. I thought everybody would be out playing Diablo 3, and I thought I would be playing Diablo 3, you'd be playing Diablo 3, but nobody's fucking playing Diablo 3! Because you got your servers down, the servers are down, and every time I try to log in, all I get is fucking error 37, error 37, I keep trying to log in and I get error 37, error 37, why the fuck is it 37? What the fuck are the other 36? Shouldn't this be error number 1? Error number 1, I can't log the fuck in!
So it's a bit of a first drive video. I have been out in it, just trying to find any issues that we might have. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me because it's savage, but I thought I'd just film what I can really. It's a fair thing. Tell there's no sound editing. We've had a few different issues as the day's gone on. Just little coolant leaks just from typical aftermarket shit and stuff like that. It just don't work, so there's a tiny oil leak on the sump at the bottom. We're going to sort this, just jumping onto the subframe a little bit, so we'll sort that out in a couple of weeks, maybe. It's forecast rain up until then anyway, so just a case of getting used to it all, just sort of bedding it in really. I mean, it's mega responsive. I mean, them damn shits. steep, pulls on the canvas of the road and stuff like that. I think we need a ride height adjustment. The under large compressions or small speed bumps, stuff like that, I think the top of the tyres are just hitting the inner arches, the arch liner. Front left is just not reading. We've had the computer in this morning. We went for its MOT this morning, so it didn't come on before then. It's come on like this afternoon as we've been driving about. So, but that's other than the coolant leaks and stuff. It seems to be about it really. I'll do a few VTEC clips and then all the stones that are going around it, just around the bare arches and stuff on the bikes. VTEC's at 5,000. It's only 250 horse or whatever. You don't feel it when there's no sound ending. Which I suppose is what the Honda's all about. It's the emotion of driving it, which is just mega. Not the fastest thing in the world, but it makes you feel like it is, that's for sure. I didn't want it, failing on something ridiculous like birthday, so I figured we'd use that drive over to clear the road. Just try and get a few road miles on it. Now we're behind the tractor that's dropping shit all over the road. Honestly, the day we've had today with people just diving out into the road, pulling out on you. I've just literally had everything. Taxis slamming on and bounding up curbs in front. All the days where you just want a smooth day. It's very vibrating, everything. Everything rattles and bangs and race car. Definitely not poorly fitted by me, it's a race car. Steering wheel, we need to sort that out as well. Setup just needs, we did the setup in the garage, the Geo. We just need to tweak it. Steering wheel, well, don't know we're tweaking it, I say me, I don't build this bloody car. It's just slightly down to one side, but we did have like the Widowmaker jack like between the seat and the steering wheel, trying to stop the steering wheel from turning. It worked a bit, to be fair. It was, we thought we had it bang on, but it's just slightly down to one side, so we'll get that sorted. Thanks for dropping all your scum all over the road. Clear road. Yeah, it pulls good, so good. Just, oh, I love it. National speed limit here, so. Most of it's coming from the front. Just trying to keep an eye on the temperatures and stuff a little bit. Just don't want all bad happening, but if we're doing this today now, probably. I've done 70 miles in this today. It's been a nice day and it's forecast rain for a week, so. I'm still not getting involved to the M Factory LSD, which I'm getting used to, and I've been driving a BMW, which are known for being, you know, long final drives or whatever. I've been driving that for 3 years, so to come back in here, which has a smooth 5.3, it's just wild. You can be driving 30 mile an hour in 6th gear, it's madness, and it just doesn't sound like it's struggling whatsoever. These cars appreciate smooth roads. slowly bedded in as the day's gone on. Motion painted them black just to stop them, you know, going rusty and stuff while the car was sat still. So that took some burning off this morning. This is just the OEM Honda. I've always just felt pretty good. And I do like the look of the gold hybrid one. So make sure this is running fine, and then start doing those little bits after, because we need the stereo as well. We've got the speakers in, the Pioneer speakers, which from this makes them sound horrific. So I just want like a decent head unit, touchscreen with maps for going to Spa and the ring and stuff like that. Yeah. Hopefully the speakers will sound a bit better with a decent head unit. Driving, but I've been trying to drive sensibly today just to bed it in, but obviously for the camera I've just put my foot down a little bit. And it's sick. I'm going on to a quiet estate now as well. I'm going over to my dad's spot. See how super silent the exhaust really is. Right, let's see a few of the first drive clips there. We're now off to Grinspeed just to double check the setup that we did in the garage, because it was pretty temporary. It was not far off, but we found a bit of an oil leak on that day as well, and there's an ABS sensor failed, so I'm hoping we can get those addressed. Don is kind of staying on after work so we can use the ramp and stuff, which mega helpful, because we go to Monaco on Saturday, just have a walk at the GP circuit and stuff, so it's be good to get this sorted before then, and then we're ready for when we come back. Like I said in the other video, the wheel arches were just touching, the wheels, top of the wheels are just touching the wheel arches, so we'll probably just get either dial it out with a bit of camber to avoid the outer edges, or raise the car a little bit just to adjust the ride height, but we'll see what Don says is best. We've got the weather, which is rare, so I normally go biking on Wednesday nights, but I'd rather this sorted. School kick out time, there's pigs flying everywhere. Police. Yeah, I'll talk a bit more when we're going a bit, because we're just in the local village and it's a bit chaotic. I'm still not used to the clutch and the throttle and single mass flywheel life. Just sort of the battery lasts. Oh, it's so weird this car. It's easy to drive hard. It's really hard to drive normally. Which, yeah. There's a few cars out today. People using them all. It should be fun draining the oil, because green speed's about 35 miles from my house. It's going to be hot. It's about 21 degrees outside. Oh, school traffic. Yeah, just to avoid the wheels touching the inner arches, I've just gone full forward as well, which, as you can tell, is jiggling my tits everywhere, but just don't want to do any more damage. Had all the wheels off, gone a bit harder on the anti-roll bar on the front. Just it felt a bit soft last time we were out. We had it on the softest setting to get a feel for it. First to third is actually the best way to drive this, with short final drive and everything. Always get shitty, horrible cars trying to race you. It's because you've got a bit of a wing on back and it looks like a fast car. Like the 330D, like what are you gonna do? Nothing. Still aiming out, but I'm going to try and stick to like, well, 60, because it's just horrible in here, but it's what it is. Race car life, eh?
One eternity later.
It's the oil leak at Grinspeed. You can see it on the corner of the sump there. You can see sealant right on the far left corner. More towards the right, it looks where like someone's jabbed a screwdriver in to prise the sump off at some point. I haven't put enough sealant in there, and that's where it was leaking from.
Oil on the road.
I can get Stevie famous on YouTube with my 10 views that I get. Gushing. Doesn't even look that bad. It seems to be just the edge, doesn't it? It's like, yeah, I can't lie, I did the ceiling. Oh, we're into this now. Shitty oil leaks. cover because mine's knackered. Mine's got a slit over here somewhere. Nice.
2 hours later.
Well, we've ruined Don. I'll sort you out, don't worry. It's been a fucking nightmare. Everything has gone wrong. Everything, I say everything Don's touched has gone wrong. Not in your way though, I mean like just in general. So I did record this next bit of the oil leak being all sorted and stuff, but we had the radio on in the background, so copyright strikes. As you can see there, the new timing cover's still on the bench. Couldn't get the old one off because I put a silly bolt in, just pointing out the sealant there that's sticking out the sump, so that should have got the oil leak. It was like a gash in the bottom of the timing chain cover from where someone had put a screwdriver in to prise it off. Yeah, all good. That's the underside there. Looking mega really, it's the first time we'd seen underneath it. The top of the motor was still off here, all the cam cover and stuff. Power steering, res, all still apart. So we'd sorted the bottom, we're just going to pull it down, try and take the timing chain cover off, but obviously that didn't go ahead. So we're just about to button it all back up, cam cover, etc. And then we'll get on to the walk around of the underneath. So I'll shut up after this and turn the music up. Just leaving Grinspeed, it's probably going up for 9 o'clock. Just a massive thanks to Don and Stevie for staying on and just letting us use the ramp and stuff to get this car sorted. We initially went with the oil leak. Once we took the sump off, it was seeping out of the sump gasket on the bottom. Once we took the sump off, we found like a little groove in the bottom of the timing cover. We were going to change the timing cover because Stevie had a fresh one, but then I changed one of the bolts in the engine mount that goes through the timing cover, and we didn't have enough room to get a socket on the bolt to get it off because I used a different size head on the bolt. So yeah, that's where we ended up with that. So we properly sealed the sun, so we can see sealant now, which we couldn't before, around the edge of the sun. So fingers crossed that's got it. I'm just going to try it, see what happens. We were going to make adjustments to the ride height and get the setup done, but we've since found one of the hard base short steering arms has got a plate in it where it connects onto the steering rack. Aftermarket shit again, which we've gone on about the whole way through this build. So I need to order some fresh ones of them and then we can get it set up properly. I don't want to start adjusting the camber on the toe and then that's wobbling around a bit. So there's a small coolant leak on the inlet manifold where on the gasket. We've tightened it a few times. It's still not perfect, it's still seeping a bit. So Stevie's spoken to the guy that makes them in Leyland. Whether we'll do all about it, I don't know, but I might just fit a Honda gasket. I don't know why we did it in the first place. I thought it was different. I don't think it is. So yeah, that's where we're at really. Camera's a bit all over the show. I think we've got -2 that side, -3 that side, but we were no point doing anything with it. So just tool on home. Fingers crossed everything else is sorted. We've addressed most of it. A few diagnostics as well, so it should be all good now. We booked in for Friday the 17th and I come back from France. And then we can bring it down and get it all dialed in. Dom's just passed us there. Fair play to him for staying on and giving us a lift. So this, well, I say give us a lift, he did fucking all of it really, but I won't be racing him back. He's gonna 420D that'll sit at probably 140 at about 2000 RPM. And my ears will fall off at 65 in this, so. But yeah, I think today I'll put some clips together. I filmed a bit in there. I had to be careful what I was filming in between songs on the radio because of copyright for YouTube, so I didn't want to upset the lads and touch the radio. But yeah, massive thanks to them boys for staying on at Grimsby. It's been a big help and we'll hopefully get everything dialed in. What a thing.